Hi everybody, it's Marissa here with another Oracle card reading. Today I'm doing a reading from the Starseed Oracle deck, and this is for all of the Starseeds. Basically, a Starseed is someone that's incarnated elsewhere prior to being here on Earth, and a lot of Starseeds have incarnated at this time of great change. So I've chosen a couple of cards because I've already tried to do this video a couple of times and it didn't really work. So I'm having another go. And there may be something in that in regards to how you're feeling or how you're seeing things right now, is that there's a lot of things going on, but it doesn't feel like anything's actually working. So I've got a couple of cards to bring through, and the first one is, it says I'm sorry, and it says defenselessness, righting past wrongs, and uprooting. So this, for me, is what I'm getting from this card, is the defenselessness part of it. So often starseeds will come into being here on Earth and feel the density of this place and want to pretty much leave. And I work with a lot of clients where I can tell they haven't actually landed on the planet energetically. They're sort of partly here but partly not here, and it's really about helping them to understand that on a higher level they've chosen to be here at this particular time to be of service and assist Mother Earth in her transition. Now, the way I see it is that the Earth has been in a very dense energy for a very long time, and has sent out a call to the starseeds, those from other planets and solar systems that have come in to really help uplift the humanity at this time. And because we've been Earth's been under such suppression and basically restricted energy, the starseeds have incarnated to uplift the consciousness of the planet so that things can start to change. Now, just by being here, a starseed will uplift the energy because of their consciousness and because of their codes within their energy system. Now, what's being asked for here is sometimes we kind of hold back. We hold back who we are, and because we feel so different and we don't feel like we fit in, and I definitely grew up with this feeling, is that I don't belong, and I felt broken because I was so different. I really tried to fit in, and basically what this is saying is, like, you know, take down the walls and start to be yourself, because bringing through your own unique vibration, your own unique energy, when you do allow yourself to be who you are, actually has an effect on everyone around you, on the planet Earth herself, but also in the collective consciousness. And this is what's being asked for you to do right now. I'm sorry could be where you feel bad about who you are, and it's like, you don't need to feel bad about who you are. You don't need to feel bad if you speak your truth. You don't need to feel bad if you see things differently. It's actually what's needed right here on Earth at this point. We are in desperate need of change and a new view and a new way of seeing things, and that's what starseeds bring in. We have very creative ideas. We see beyond the box, so to speak, and we can actually think outside the box and see through the veil. And in us seeing through the veil and bringing in the light from different places, we then raise the light in the collective. So we start to create, bringing the darkness to the awareness of the collective, and that's what's happening right now. We're kind of in the dark night of the soul, collectively, so to speak, when we're having to look at what darkness has been already here and has on some level been controlling most people and creating that sense of suppression or slavery to some degree. And that can be just the 9-to-5 work week is quite an enslaved mindset, where you just have to work, and then you're that tired you don't get the chance to actually do the things that your soul wants to do. So there is these constructs and suppression of who you are, and by all of these limiting belief systems that are on the planet. And the starseed will bring in a new energy, and almost like their energy rises the darkness to the forefront so we can see it. so then we can start to begin to change it and work out whether we want to continue in that suppressive mindset, or we want to start to say, no, we're not going down this track anymore and we're going to do something different. So righting the past wrongs, I feel, is also what's happening. It's almost like justice needs to be, justice is coming, but it needs to be seen what isn't working and what has been going on, and that's what we're getting to see at the moment, and what will come up for us all, which is the shadow in the collective consciousness, and this is what's needing to be addressed. And the other card that I got was New Earth. So this is really lovely. So the starseeds will help to help bring in New Earth and to create a transition for people to move from the third dimensional reality, which is basically, the way I see it is, third dimensional reality is what your five senses, and it's almost like limiting your perception to those five senses, and moving to fourth and fifth dimension is basically opening up and understanding that there are other realms that are affecting this reality. So there's a spiritual realm that's having an impact on our planet, and really allowing the veils to start to thin so that you can see beyond the constructs that have been put upon us, or that were already here for when we arrived. A lot of people have been asleep, so they haven't seen the constructs. A lot of the starseeds have been able to see through the veil all of their life and have questioned it, and also have questioned it maybe to their parents or the people around them that haven't maybe seen what's going on, and sort of in a way have felt wrong or unsure of themselves because of that. But as we start to collectively unite and the world starts to wake up, we're going to feel more and more, we're going to come to more and more of an understanding of the role that we play, and starseeds will see beyond what's shown, and we can also come up with some very creative ideas on how we can create change. And that will be the next level of going into New Earth, is to come up with new ways of doing things and new ways of seeing things, and really getting in touch with your own level of intuition and ways of seeing it, so you can connect with your higher self and start bringing through connect with your higher self and your team to bring through this New Earth and new ideas for New Earth. But it's also about cleaning up the old. It's about clearing your own inner self. And I don't get too involved in the collective at all these days. I really make sure that I'm really grounded each day, and that I stay in my own lane. And if I'm triggered by something outside of myself, that I clear that within, and know that by clearing it within, it's actually clearing it. It's helping to clear it in the collective. If I'm guided to take action or do something, I make sure that it's in alignment with my higher self before I do that. And that I'm sort of working in alignment in regards to what I'm being shown that needs to be changed. But most of my work is internal, and that's what I focus on, so that I'm not getting too triggered in the outside world. Because I have an understanding of what's going on more collectively and my role in that, and what's actually occurring, I don't need to get involved so much. I know that this is part of what's needing to happen, that the old is needing to be brought to our attention so that we can change the way that we do things, and we're starting to see what's been holding us back and the suppression that's been here for a very long time, and that can be confronting to some people. So the starseeds have a role to play with helping with the transition and helping to really allow our own essence to be in alignment with who we are. So we are being our true self, and then allowing that to radiate out from us, and then, you know, getting the guidance from our higher self and our team as to how we're going to start to create the new earth here. I see it in a number of ways. I see it like a new earth sort of merging with the current earth, and there being a sort of a transitional stage. And through that transitional stage, it's about sort of like bringing up all of the things that are out of alignment with New Earth, and everything within ourselves. And this can be our genetic history as well. So not only are we working on ourselves, you know, our own life and what's going on for us, but we're often purging our ancestral lineage. So whatever's in our DNA and what we've decided to take on this lifetime, we're clearing that as well as there's parts of us that are connected into the collective, so we're clearing that personally so that that collective starts to change. So this card to me is saying there is light at the end of the tunnel. We are in the dark night of the soul collectively, and there will be a transitional point. It's just going to be, the best thing to do is to focus on your own internal clearing and to continue to do that, because that is helping immensely with the shifts and the changes. And as we do that, more light is coming into the planet, which brings more to light and helps us then to start to work through it collectively. So that is just well, it's not that quick a reading, but it is a reading for you all today. I hope that has been helpful for those that resonate as being a starseed. And yeah, I do have sessions in regards to this. If you know that you're not from here and you know that you're from somewhere, or you've longed to go home, I do offer sessions that help you connect with that part of yourself and really help to understand your purpose for being here, so that you can continue on being that, to bring your own energy onto the planet and really assist in that way. So thank you all for joining me, and until next time, bye for now.